What if the exhaustion you feel isn't a sign that something is wrong with you, but a signal that you've been carrying what was never yours to carry? We've been taught that if we just work harder, think faster, plan better, we can keep everything under control. But control is an illusion, and the more we grip, the more life slips through our fingers. Consider this. Every morning, your lungs draw in oxygen. Your heart beats, your cells repair, your nervous system coordinates millions of tasks, all without a single command from you. The deepest intelligence of life is already at work, always has been. It doesn't need your interference. And yet, the mind insists on being the manager of reality. It whispers, don't let go. Stay alert. If you stop, everything will fall apart. But what has all this effort brought you? Tension in your shoulders, sleepless nights, the endless hum of anxiety, as if your very survival depended on you holding everything together. Look more closely. Do you really control your thoughts? Try for a moment to predict the next one. You can't. It arises all on its own from a mystery far beyond your will. The same is true for feelings, for insights, for love. They bloom uninvited, like wildflowers breaking through the cracks of a sidewalk. Life is not a machine to be operated. It's a river, ever moving, ever flowing. And the river doesn't need your instructions. When you fight the current, you grow tired. When you release into it, you discover you were carried all along. Maybe you've felt this before. Those moments when you finally stopped forcing and suddenly life aligned itself for you. The right person appeared. The right opportunity arrived. The weight you thought you had to push alone lifted. A tree does not strain to grow. Its roots sink silently into the soil. Its branches reach effortlessly toward the sun. The sun does not wrestle to shine. It rises steady and sure, painting the sky with light. The seasons turn, the tides rise, the stars burn, all without asking for your permission, all without the slightest hint of struggle. Why would your life be any different? So here is the invitation. Stop trying to control every detail, not because life will collapse without you, but because life is wiser than you can imagine. The decisions that shape your future will not come from force. They will arrive quietly like whispers. They will come when you make space, when you finally release the belief that you are in charge. Right now, take a breath, not a controlled breath, not a forced breath, just a natural breath. Notice how it enters. Notice how it leaves. Nothing to fix, nothing to improve, nothing to manage. Breath happens, life happens. Can you allow the same with everything else? When the mind says, plan harder, pause. When the body says, I'm tired, rest. When life says, not this way, but another, trust. Surrender is not weakness, it is not giving up. It is remembering what has always been true, that you are part of something infinitely larger, something that knows the way far better than your thoughts ever could. Imagine standing on the edge of a vast ocean. The waves move in and out, a rhythm older than time itself. You do not command the tide, and yet it always returns. You do not tell the moon to rise, and yet it finds its place in the night sky. So let go of the riverbank. Stop thrashing against the current. Let the water carry you, because it already is, it always was, and it always will be. Your only work is to surrender. Everything else is already handled. Leave a comment. I would love to hear from you.